Saubhagya is the pioneer in the kitchen industry, and we have come up with the various commercial products like wet grinder, vegetable cutter and rice steamers. Now Saubhagya is releasing a new product which is called as commercial mixer blender. Let's look at the features and the usages of the product now. And here is our new commercial mixer blender. This is the power on and off button, the smooth speed regulator, the pulse, the rigid body part, the jar and the tamper. The jar is made up of unbreakable polypropylene. It has measuring scales on both the sides. The design of the jar is made in such a way that the blending of the semi-solid and solid substances are more uniform. It also has a funnel over here where if we want to add water in between, it can be poured into the funnel without removing the lid. The tamper is used to tamp the substances which are used in the jar. It is designed in such a way that it doesn't touches the blades of the jar. The jar is made up of unbreakable polypropylene. It has measuring scales on both the sides. The jar is designed in such a way that it enables easy blending of the substances used. Another important feature of this blender is the funnel. In case if you want to add water during the blending, you can directly add the water into the funnel without removing the lid. The tamper is used to tamp the substances used in the jar. It is designed in such a way that it doesn't touch the blades of the jar.
Now let's see how can we prepare the banana milkshake using the Saubhagya mixer blender. We have already added milk, ice cream, ice cubes and sugar. Now we have to add the bananas into it. Since there are ice cubes, first we have to use the pulse. Then we can use the switch on button. And milkshake is ready. First we need to add the carrots, then celeries, and then ginger, then a pinch of salt and pepper. Need to add some water. Since we have added the hard substances, we need to use the pulse first. Now we need to use the switch on button. Now the spicy carrot soup is ready.
Now let's see how we are going to make our mixed fruit juice using our commercial mixer and blender. So I am going to put the apples as a whole. I have not cut the apples. There is already few ice cubes inside the jar. I am putting 2 apples, then a bowl of grapes, Now let's see how our commercial mixer blender is going to make the fruit juice. Now we are going to use the pulse here because we have added the apples and pineapples, which is very hard. So we are going to use the pulse, and then so that the blending is much more easier. And yes, the juice is now ready. And now our mixed fruit juice is ready.
Now I'm going to prepare coconut chutney. Let me add some coconuts. Some roasted broken dal. Some chili and ginger. Half a teaspoon of salt. Some water. As there are some hard substances, I'm using the pulse. I'm going to remove it up. The motor is automatically off. Now I'm going to place it again. And the motor is on without any operations. Now the chutney is ready to be served.
Now let's see how to prepare sambar powder using a Saubhagya mixer and blender. So I'm going to add the roasted cumin, then the roasted coriander seeds, roasted red dry chili, and roasted pepper. And now let's blend it. And now our sambar powder is ready. Another important feature of our Saubhagya mixer and blender is this part of the machine is being designed in such a way that even if you try to spill water by mistake, the water just flows off without entering into the system and damaging the motor, and therefore increases the life of our mixer. In case of overload and the system get jammed, you can press the reset button once and continue your blending process.